Every Friday, our friends at Local Environmental Services give us a chance to blow off a little steam. You know, it's essentially real emails from viewers and listeners like Tania and Ned who have something to say, and they want thousands of people to hear it. It's a tradition we call Trash Talk! All right, this one from Tania, who says, good morning. I love everybody always starts their trash talk so politely. Good morning, says Tania. Yesterday, Thursday's roundtable, the group chat roundtable on Real Talk, watching 4 progressive conservative friends chat about the election was fascinating and aggravating all at once. I've never considered myself a partisan, and I struggle to understand how this is so fucking hard for decent conservatives to work out in their minds. For those struggling on where to place their vote, a wake-up call, please. The NDP messaging is weak. They lack a message of hope and a compelling narrative. Danielle Smith is a smooth communicator in debates. Who fucking cares? From a place of love, truly, your personal relationships and history within the conservative movement are clouding your minds. You need to be objective and clear-minded and understand when your loved ones need a timeout. Over the past several years, the UCP has denigrated to the point where, oh geez, I got fired for saying shit like this, Tania. The monkeys are running the circus. Candidates, the board, local constituencies, chock full of conspiracy-believing, hate-mongering, intellectual garbage-spouting miscreants. We cannot let these people run a government. It'll be chaos and pain and completely ill-equipped to deal with the real issues Albertans face in transitioning our economy, fixing healthcare and education, dealing with and preparing for disasters, and so on. Most Albertans are just barely paying attention and think that voting Conservative will be like the last 50 years. No biggie. Status quo. Hell no! Today's UCP needs to have its electoral ass handed to itself. It needs some time in the wilderness to find itself again. Release the monkeys back to their jungle. Oh boy. Get boring and competent. So no, this isn't as complicated as you have told yourself it is. Your friends, those awesome candidates, they'll be okay if they lose. Thousands of Albertans will not be okay if the UCP forms government. It really is that simple. You should be actively encouraging people to vote for anybody but the UCP and give them enough of an electoral thrashing that the message sticks. Enough is enough. The fire in the conservative movement is out of control. What are you doing to put it out? That from Tania! Hey, if you're a conservative and you want to reply to that, you've got next Friday before the election to return fire, so to speak. And this one from Ned, who says, I'm sick of people treating politics like sports. If you want to follow and root for the Calgary Flames or the Edmonton Oilers, no matter what they do or how they finish in the standings, all the power to you. Cheer your heart out. You can't have the same approach when it comes to your politics. You can't blindly support someone time and time again just because of the party affiliation on your ballot. I see so many closed-minded people online that'll bash anything that they slightly disagree with as communism because of the corrupt liberal NDP coalition. It's time to grow up and face reality at some point. Now, am I saying that Justin Trudeau and Rachel Notley are perfect politicians that can do nothing wrong? Absolutely not. They definitely make mistakes. Anybody would, because we're human beings. Stop treating politicians of your preferred party as some higher being walking the earth amongst us like, I don't know, Donald Trump, who can do no wrong. Be a freaking adult and listen to and think about what the other side's proposing. Have a respectful, polite debate. Learn some concerns that the other side has instead of getting behind your keyboard in the Facebook comments and dropping heinous bullshit about politicians you don't like to your echo chamber because of the party they represent and the corruption you espouse that they represent as well. This Alberta election season, we need to take off our party bias goggles and deeply evaluate the NDP and the UCP for who they are and what they stand for before we go to the polls to decide the future of this province. That's from Nathan. You can send us your trash talk to talk@ryanjesperson.com. We're taking the holiday Monday off. We'll be back here live Tuesday with Charles Adler and a lot more election coverage leading up to May 29th. If you're a Real Talk Patreon supporter, don't forget to check your email. You still have a few days to enter to win a golden ticket to our election night VIP viewing party right here in the Real Talk studio. We'll see you Tuesday.